I've lost me somewhere in the last few years. I don't feel the essence of who I really am, that fun, loving, sassy girl that is hiding in there. She's still there. I know she's still there. I just don't see her anymore when I look in the mirror. I lost a family. I lost connection. I lost love. And I don't want to lose me. I'm excited to have Christopher see me and see what he sees in me.
Women around the world understand that aging can be difficult, and often how they've aged does not reflect who they really are.
Hi, my name is Kathy, and I came in from Oregon, Wisconsin, and I am 61 years old. But I feel like I'm 32 on the inside.
Beauty is far more than skin deep, and often the desire for a makeover comes from the soul of the child within.
My early childhood was traumatic. I was in the foster care system from the time I was 2 to the time I was 5. And the 3 years that I was in the foster care system, I had one good memory, and that was a day where I actually got to see my biological sister. She was the one, believe it or not, that took care of us before we went into the foster care system, and I missed her dearly. My adoptive parents were actually looking to adopt a little boy and saw my brother, but my brother was supposed to be adopted. We left with these 2 people. It wasn't until almost a year later that he got to come and stay with us. He had just adopted 3 little kids that had a lot of baggage and a lot of trauma. My mom had a breakdown. My sister and I were 16 and 17, and my dad decided it would be best if my sister and I got an apartment and lived away. And it was really a struggle for me, because I went from structure to no structure. And I went off the deep end. I went from a sweet young girl to someone that could really care less if I lived or died. For quite a few years. And I did not see a future. All I saw was a black hole.
So what took you out of that black hole? What happened?
Seeing a man. I shouldn't even call him a man, a boy. There was just something about him. And I had never seen him before. We used to party at the zoo. Saw this guy drive in with his hot rod, circle a couple times, and then come in and get out of his hot rod. And I said, that's the guy I'm gonna marry. And we've been married 38 years. We have 3 beautiful kids, and now I have a beautiful granddaughter that I need to be whole for. And that's why I'm here. I would not have been the parent I was without the experiences I had. I want to take care of my family, to make them feel loved and secured so they can move on and have healthy lives. And I want my granddaughter to see what being a strong person, how far you can get in life. I'm still here, I'm strong, and watch out, baby, because here I come.
If you really want to know how to always look your best, there are 6 essential elements that you must understand to do your hair and makeup and be well dressed. They are body, head, hair, face, color, and style. Body, head, hair, face, color, and style. Body, head, hair, face, colors, and style. That's right, it's body, head, hair, face, colors, and style.
When measured vertically, Kathy is 5'3", hip to floor she measures 30 inches, she has a short waist and a medium neck. Horizontally, she's practically perfect in every way, with a bust that is 35, waist that is 28, hips that are 37. Her neck is balanced, her shoulders are nicely broad and tapered, and she's got medium bone structure. Prominent features that she would like to disguise are heavy upper arms and saddlebags. Though Kathy has very balanced proportions, her short stature causes a challenge with finding clothes and should choose petites. This gives her a total body type of an X2. Her goal then is to elongate her waist, shorten her torso, elongate her legs, minimize her upper arms, and reduce the saddlebags. Kathy can visually lengthen her legs by accessorizing high on her body, choosing raised waists, short jackets, tucked-in tops, or tops that fall no longer than just below the high hip with sleeves that cover her arms and elbows. Kathy also has a practically perfect head shape with a rounded top, balanced crown, balanced occipital, balanced sides, but she does have a forward-thrusting head. And lucky Kathy, she also has practically perfect hair, thick in density, medium in circumference, texture that is wavy, medium porosity, and medium elasticity. Kathy's biggest challenge is that she has plenty of cowlicks, and it will be difficult to find a hairdresser that can cut her hair with her cowlicks for her face shape and her forward-thrusting head. To help balance some height and fullness, and softening the corners of her forehead will help if she wears her hair short on the sides to mid-ear or back away from her face with diamond face framing, which counterbalances the square-shaped face, with a longer wispy neckline so it feels feminine and soft and balances out the forward-thrusting head. Kathy's face shape and features can cause some challenges as far as feeling feminine. She's got a square-shaped face with a low forehead. Her brows are soft but sparse. She's got close-set, downturned eyes, but a profile that is practically perfectly balanced. Kathy's face, when in repose, can look a bit sad because of the downturned eyes and the downturned mouth with thinner lips. She's got a perfect nose and glabella, but can use some contouring in her cheekbone and jawline. To help create balance with her face, she can contour under her cheekbones and jawline, and in the eyelid crease. Highlighter will really help her out here by lightening the inner eye to make them wider set, under the eye and cheekbones to lift that forward, in the nasal labial folds, the mental labial crease, and marionette lines, and chin. To feel most feminine, focus on the eyes. For her downturned eyes, if she lines below the inner and onto the outer ridge, above and below the upper lash line. To turn her frown upside down, she can fill and round the upper lip, and then fill just below the lower lip, lift it straight up, not filling it in all the way to the sides. The more she can angle her brows and keep them a soft color like a taupe or a soft brown, will help lift her face and look more feminine. For cheeks, she can apply her blush at a dramatic angle up to the temple, hit the corners of the forehead, dust a little bit across the nose to pull it all together. When analyzing her colors, she came out as a deep winter, looking good in cool tones with dark, saturated value in chroma. The key to a successful makeover is understanding the person's personal style. Kathy came out dramatic and innovative. She wanted to look savvy, spicy, dramatic, but also imaginative and creative. She's an interior designer. And now a word from our sponsor, which is us. Did you know that MakeOverGuy is the first and only company in the world that offers this type of free content? Though we love what we do need you to continue. Just one video like this takes weeks to create. We rely partially on advertising, but our value to the advertisers is based on your engagement, interaction in the comments section, and how long you watch the video. The cost of the makeover does not begin to cover expenses, but these women know that and are willing to bare body and soul to help us uplift, inspire, and inform millions like you around the world. So please interact, engage with each other. Help us by answering questions you read. If you'd like to say thank you, or buy us a cup of coffee, lunch, or whatever you'd like to give, you can do that by clicking the contributions link in the description, and please write a note to let us know your thoughts. We appreciate, and honestly, we rely on your contributions to continue. Now.
And I am a little apprehensive, but I know in the end I am going to be savvy, spicy, and innovative and dramatic.
Remember how Kathy felt she lost herself in looking for that young, energetic, free-spirited girl she used to be? Let's see.
I feel spicy. I feel sassy. And I feel savvy. Fabulous. 61 years old, but I feel like I'm 32 on the inside, and I'm excited because she had a lot more energy than this 61-year-old that came in here. I can't find the words to even express how each day was and how comfortable I was and how much I learned every day.
We want to create some sort of line that lifts that while still having hair that somehow that fills in here.
Yeah. Well, one of my fears was that they would cut my hair really short and that I would feel more masculine than feminine.
I don't like what this does now because of that, right?
Yeah.
So somehow something has to kind of be like that type of shape.
And now that I have short hair, I don't feel that way, and I'm just gonna let that fear fly away. What happened to me in the past to define me, it made me who I am, and I chose not to let it take me down. I just feel I'd put it in a box, close the lid, and sail on forward, because life is too short to worry about those things. I'm gonna live life, and I'm gonna celebrate it every step of the way. I'm gonna dance if they have to roll my wheelchair to the top of the table for my granddaughter's wedding. I can dance there, and I will. Life's a dance party.